Okay, we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Omega, and welcome back to Beyond the Horizon Survival. So, you might be wondering, where am I? Why am I in the Nether? What did we miss? How did you get to the Nether? What is that gear you're holding? Why does your inventory look like that? What is that food? Well, I got a lot of good news, and I got the same amount of bad news. So I'm going to start with the bad news so you can know exactly what you will be missing out in exchange for the good news. So bad news is I had to start over again. That's kind of the main bad news. Basically, some BS happened. I found a bunch of cool stuff I wanted. This is where the good news comes in. I added new mods. I updated some features to make it more fun. And, did I add better third person? I don't recall. I must have. Okay, anyways. We'll talk about this later. So what I've done, I found a bunch of cool mods I wanted. I added a bunch of cool new stuff to the mod pack, but because I updated the mod pack, and we are playing in this specific mod pack where terrain is rendered and created very far out from the player, I had to start another new world. Oh my god, I'm going to be taking that. But the good news is, I have already taken the time to catch us up to where we were in the old world, essentially. And I've actually almost pulled ahead. By that I mean, we don't have as much stuff assembled, created, and all that, but I mean, I've got the ores to catch us back up there, so we'll just have to take a second. We'll just have to take a second to basically build it back up, and then we'll already be ahead. So I'll show you guys toward the base. I don't know why this portal's over here, but oh well. First off, my hoe broke halfway through creating a farm, but I created enough of a farm. We'll have a source of food at least. I've come up with a couple food ideas. And this is the digs. Bunch of storage. I got a bed with my spawn point set. I gotta set up an enchantment table. Haven't used it yet. Little mini Tetra station. And I found a village house that had a bunch of immersive engineering stuff in it. So I now have these. Other than that, that's it. I made 2 botany pots, which are real simple, super basic to make. I'll show that in a second. That's really it. So, let's get into the meat and tatties of the episode. And that's going to be preparing a house. I have a basic plan in mind, but I don't have anything constructed yet. So, let's just freeball it and make some stuff happen. I have a reason as to why I'm making a whole bunch of different stuff out of this. And I will not elaborate immediately. But it should look good. So, what am I gonna need here? I'm gonna need some kind of axe. Preferably not a gold one. Okay. My pickaxe. Perfect. I don't even have to wait on those bricks now that I've found this. Basalt could be good. Blackstone could be good. I will not be partaking in obsidian, because I don't feel like building a house out of obsidian. That sucks. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Logs, logs, logs. Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted, was logs. Which was why I did this, was because I did not have any logs. I was wondering why I started this, because I couldn't remember. That's why. Okay, hold on, let's automate this. Bam. Okay. Well, we got a couple spruce logs. I'll just wait on that. I'll do the rest of it while I wait on that. So, also, I have a different set of this stuff. So what I have, an eject button, which I can upgrade this. Whenever my health falls below 20%, I get speed 3. Lantern, charm in a bottle. Reduces trading vices with dealers. Iron golems don't attack the player. And 34% discount. Every 5 seconds. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Well, I could have had something better by now if I'd have known that. Mass gauntlets. Your attacks deal a percentage of your maximum health as extra damage. That gives me another incentive to keep it full food. So, 6. Like a 10% chance to block damage. Creepers and phantoms run from me. And I can fall an extra 2.5 blocks safely. Also, I can jump very high. That's it. That really is it. I was getting ready to get into some hypothesis upgrading for my weapons, but then I realized I didn't have a bunch of stuff for that, so I quit. Let's burn up this stone pickaxe before we burn up our good pickaxe. That's going to have log over it. I'm gonna be making a wizard tower style base. Just by the bys. Also, I tried to install effortless building because I couldn't figure out how to use building gadgets. Turns out effortless building is just broken and just kills your mod pack. Hell, I probably could have had create, the factory must grow in here if I'd really thought about it. Okay, now for the transition. Belly full of beans and a mind full of darkness. I got pumpkin pie. It's pretty cool. I found a whole bunch of them in a village I passed early on. I'm an handful. I'm a problem. I've been mixing me gin with naproxen. Let's see how far we can get with this. I think I'm going to use this as a little central magic platform. And when I expand the base further, I'm going to have separate towers off to the side with bridges down to this. And that is going to be, those towers are going to be specified for specific purposes. Like, one really cushy luxury place that I live in. One for farmer's delight. Just very utilitarian. A specific Tetra tower with all of my Tetra things in it, because you know there's going to be a bajillion. I'm an handful. I'm a problem. Let's get some more cobble on the smelt. I know I threw one. What did I do with them logs I had? There they are. I need to put some lights in here because I am gonna leave that hollow. I fully intend to use that space for something else later. I don't want to spoil anything. I know I say that a lot, but... That'll do. Let's grab this while we're here. Yeah, every once in a while we do get those severe lag spikes. That's because the game is trying to... That's the process of the game rendering in some of the enormous dungeons in this mod pack. Basically anything where it's like a massive structure with a ton of mob spawners and like loading loot for hundreds of chests all at once and all that stuff. Yeah, that's what that is. Actually, I want to do something different with this. Well, I'll do stone for now, and I can upgrade it later. Hold on. Just because that'll look neat. Just give it that more regal castle feel, you know? Also, I realize I have to go back through here and do this at a bunch of different places, so... Having a very small, low efficiency tree farm is actually pretty great. Okay, that's enough work on this. We got stuff to do. One of them is I need some food. I'm starving. I haven't ate since like 8 this morning. 7, 8, and it's like 4, a little after 4 here. Ow, I pulled a neck muscle. So I had a couple things I wanted to get into. The first one actually requires me to go make a platform. I'm using the dark stone. Actually, we have to go do some more looting before we can even do this. Fuck. Okay. One issue at a time. Quartz and iron. Easy enough. Let's fix our storage issue first, which means we need to leave Sorry, I'm eating very melted chocolate. Okay. Once I get the game launching, I'm gonna go grab some food. This, on average, takes 2 minutes 45 seconds to get into the game data loading menu. Specifically, I guess, to get to the main menu. Okay, I will be right back. I couldn't get lunch, but I could get a bag of chips. Ow! Oh, yuck. That means something really annoying for me. Back. I'm sure this is the mod breaking it, which was the mod that removed the need for smithing templates. Ow. Why is your day been? Tell me about it. Or don't. Put my hairband on. Let's see if it works. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Turtle, put a shell up in the back of you. What's happening on this side? Hey, it's going. It's annoying, but I'll come up with a solution later. Okay. I forget just how long this takes, and it takes even longer to, see that? Takes even longer to get into the world. I'm gonna crack open a strawberry lemonade. Bitter, sour, tart. Whatever they say. The weather outside is frightful. This game takes so long to load. Well, you smoke some crack. I have a stress ball if you were wondering what this slapping was. I had a bunch here. I don't know where they went. Probably in the carpet. There's this one. It's filled with like some kind of form-taking sand and vacuum sealed. And there's this one, which is just filled with styrofoam beads. I don't want to imagine touching them. I'm glad they're suspended in a sort of liquid. Liquid. Okay. Oh, sophisticated storage has that built in now. I forget that. Okay. Okay, get started with integrated dynamics, the most important thing, we need glass, and we need mineral product, generally. And I don't have any on me, that's because I turned it all into saplings and planted more mineral down here. Oh, I don't know if I've showed you guys this yet, or that over there, or all the flying islands, but anyways, I have mineral, is what I'm saying. I also, whenever we get refined storage up and I can exist not in misery, that would be great. Refined storage is, well, it's just a better version of applied energistics, in my opinion. Okay. Got mineral. I've got mineral. Why did I open this anvil? Who knows? Okay. First thing I need. An item interface. Which needs some wood. Let's grab some wood. Okay. Item interface. Done. Next. Reader, inventory reader. That's just for screens. Okay. Crafting. Block of crystallized mineral. Drying basin. Okay. We need some kind of black dye. We need iron. I could potentially make it with coal. Oh, interesting. Oh, there's some good stuff here. I gotta keep that in mind. I'm coming back to you. Ink is not dye. Charcoal, not coal. Annoying. I only need one of these. Which means I only need two of these. Get some iron smelting. Okay. Variable cards. Which means we just need more crystal, which means we need to make the basin. Which means 2 black dye. 2 iron ingots, 4 logs. Done. Next, I need to make a squeezer, which needs 10 iron ingots. Okay. Next, I need a pipe. Mechanical pipe. Mechanical pipe. Which needs steel. Okay, so I'll have to do this with a bucket, probably. Do we have one of those? We do. I'm just gonna whoosh. Oh, there's black flowers here. I've never tried Botania. I'm scared of it. It's a big undertaking. One thing I'm also gonna need. How do you make a lever? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Now, a scoop. This is annoying. I just want to say that. I just want to kick back, relax. I'll make 10, sure. Correction, I'll make 8. Okay, now we gotta wait for this to get done. You know what I can do in the meantime? I can start setting this up. So, what do I have just a shiznit ton of logs for? Archwood. I know I have so much archwood. Okay. Okay. Now, there's 2x2 drawers. Okay, 2x2 drawers it is. How do I make them? 1x4? Is that right? 2x2 oak drawers. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Hold on then. Balance. Bam. 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 Okay, now I need a bunch of stuff from the functional storage mod. I need a linking tool. I need a configuration tool. I need a controller. Okay. There we go. Here's this. So that's good. Okay. Controller needs a lot of quartz. Let's go grab some quartz. I don't have a ton, but I do have some. I grabbed like a couple stacks. Okay. I need redstone, which I also don't have a ton of, but I have definitely collected some. Maybe I don't? I would have thought I had redstone. I do. There it is. I'm just a fool. Okay. Okay, 2 blocks of quartz. Okay. And this. Bam. Storage controller. Next, compacting drawer would be dope. Okay. Now we need some paper, diamonds, gold. I know I have paper. The question is where. And do I have enough? Because paper's not something I just go around collecting all over the place. Okay, there's numero uno. And I don't actually need a configuration thing, so that's good. Okay, let's do this. Let's make this downstairs. Okay. Let's clear this out. This is probably plenty enough for now. Okay, let's clean the place up. Now let's fill her in. I know I'm not, like, the most talkative, but that's because I'm just enjoying this game. Okay. So, that's trashed. Let's go right here. Where is this? What am I under? Nothing. Perfect. Let's slap down compacting drawer. Right there. Controller. Right here. Now, we set this to you. I would like to add from you down to you. Done. Now, anything I put in here, you can now see in that. Okay. Bangin'. Okay. There's that done. Now what integrated dynamics? I have inventory interface. Boom. I need some cables, which needs sticks. It was redstone at the center. Sticks on the outside. Bam. There we go. Next, crafting interface. No. No. Display. Storage terminal, which means I need a display panel, which means I need output transformer, so I just need a lot more mineral. Let's make some mineral. How much can the pipes hold? There's some more mineral. So, we're going to need a lot of variable cards. We're going to need input and output. I have slime balls somewhere. That's something I know I've picked up, because those are super important. Surely I have them. No, I don't. Okay. Fuck. Idea. Let's go find us some green flowers. After. Well, no. Let's do it now. The Botanica flowers will actually be easier to see at nighttime, so... Ah! I bumped my mouse. I'm looking for lime flowers. That looks like it right there. Yes. That means I theoretically have everything?
I'm so happy we're down 2 kidneys.
Same.
And it was 2 of the rambunctious. One of the black ones is adorable. The other one's a fucking menace to society.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking to see if I have dough or if I need to make it. Nope, I already have it. Need cobblestone. How can a man not have cobblestone? What? Pistons. Okay. Inputs. Done. Outputs. Didn't need a sticky piston. Okay. That's fine, I'll just make another. Bam. Next, to make a storage terminal. Mineral glass. I need a piece of glass. Bet you that there's no way I have. I do. Does this work? No. No, it does not. Okay. Let's go get some sand. Soul sand. No. I also already collected, I think, every color of magic sapling, whatever they are. Elderwood, Edel. Honestly, if I'm making this. which requires this and this, which requires this and this. I just need one. Okay. Sand. Put that in the furnace. Once I do this, I'm going to be so happy. I'm just going to spend the next, like, hours and hours off camera expanding my ideas. Why are you broken? Okay. Okay. And glowstone is the only thing holding us back. Oh, thank the Lord. You don't know how stoked I am for this. I'm gonna go run and grab some glowstone. And get my other food. Oh, I don't know if I've shown you guys the nether yet, but this is what it looks like. Up there's our target. It's the cat shoes, or no, the bunny shoes allow me the super high jump, and then I have a double jump for my jump in a bottle. I don't know if I actually elaborated on that earlier, or if I just glanced over it, but... Oh, sick. While I'm up here. Shit. God, I want to watch Breaking Bad. Okay, you know what? Let's go back home. I'll get more some other time when I'm more prepared. Oh, shit. Glass on glass violence, and really cheap glass on really expensive glass. Why am I over here? Why is this my portal return? Y'all saw the portal I went in. It ain't that one. Whatever. Okay. So with this, life is about to get a million times easier in storage terminal. You don't know how nice this is. I need to make sure I don't put stuff that doesn't stack at all in there, because this system does get overwhelmed by that. Like armor, weapons, stuff like that, I can't put in this system. But just like this, I can find whatever I want on one page. I'm actually going to leave this stuff out, because this is what I want to experiment with next. Oh, pleasantries. Oh, pleasantries. Oh, I totally forgot I have a camera. That's something I just found. Or no, I got it from a trader super early on, I think. Beds don't stack. If I ever get more of it, 90% of this stuff stacks. And if there is something that doesn't, I just don't know it yet. Put the zombie arm up. Okay. Lemons. Oh yeah, I found a feral rat. That was fun. Oh, horse armor, right. I have a horse I need to show you guys. I'll get to that in a second. Let me finish emptying all of this out and find out. Radiation shield. Releases radiation when blocking an attack. That's neat. Don't know if that's particularly useful, but it is neat. See, just like that, it's all filled up. Now, I dumped my shield in here. Where'd it go? Oh! Okay. Foghorn hide. Okay, so let's go A to Z. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that. Spruce. I need cobble. Redstone and iron. Okay. I need all of this. Okay. Done. 2 crafting tables. Okay. Another block of mineral. Okay. And an input variable, which means I need a piston. Input variable. No, output. Okay, done. On that note, let's now use this to make all of the chests Do I have any chests in here I can grab? Yes. Okay. Now where's my configuring card? Done. Let's go expand it further. Okay. Alright, now we go from you to you. Now all of that's linked in and we have even more space. So, theoretically, we'll grab all of this. Chuck it all in here. Now we break all of these chests and compress the hell out of this. Okay. Something ain't right here. There's a lot more stuff than I recall. Okay, let's start here. None of this stacks. Those don't stack. That doesn't stack. That. None of that. Let's get another scoop. Neither of you. You. I want to keep you separate. You. I want to keep you separate. You. Keep you separate. All of this stuff stacks, so we dump it down here. Let's get another bite. Delicious. Okay, that's it for that batch. I'll just look up the rats mod. Okay. And the last bot. Okay. That is it. Inventory compressed. Let's empty these suckers out. Okay. My shield. Annoying. Sort by amount. Oh well, it's gone. I have a couple of these. Okay. And here's everything else. My boots. Fuck it. Take the pants too. Okay. Let me grab this. Put you back over here. Bam. Okay. We're officially in the future, boys. Which means I can actually put all this stuff up, because I can easily differentiate, create items and non-create items. Which means, also, by the by, I'm officially in a place where I can afford to go clear out all the create structures around the world because I have storage. I don't know why I had a stroke there. I also want to do something fun right now. Let's grab a couple sticks. Let's grab some gold. Golden hoe. Do I have lapis? I would like to enchant my gear. I do, actually. Because I can get sharpness on the sword. I can get efficiency on the hoe. And that's it. So, I wanted to harvest some crops. And this will allow me to make some food. You can have a cabbage. I have too much anyways. Anyways, the reason I did this was so I would have more options for crops to make food out of. One thing I need to do is actually get a wheat mill, which means I need a lot of silk, which is what this hemp fiber is for. Why have I never thought of that until now? And I'll break the hoe the rest of the way off. Replant all of this as industrial hemp, because holy crap, this stuff gives you an infinite supply of wheat, huh? Durum wheat, chuck some corn in there. Chuck some more corn in there. Throw some tea in there. What else? I don't have a lot of flax in my list. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. Before we can do any create stuff, I want to grab all of this and go set up an area for it, which will be, how about right here? So, seven by 7. Let's start with a little 7 by 7 workspace, and that'll be plenty. That's a lie. $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1. Okay. I don't really care if this is perfect. This is going to be later on when I get the building tools and learn how to use them. This is going to be the floor of a warehouse once I upgrade the structure. So, I'm just focused on making a usable space. Alright, let's put the rest of this up. Let's go loot some create buildings. Let me grab my 4 backpacks. 4 of them. 3. 3 backpacks. Sorry. Anyways. I cleared this one out already. I haven't done any of these structures to the north or northeast. Actually, I learned a cheat recently. Oh. I'm gonna be honest. I want to play with that on until I get waystones. Just because it's so convenient, man. Cracked. Cracked. Flawed. I'll accept flawed. Cracked. I need books. I do need books. And TNT is always good. When is TNT not good, you know? Cracked. Top Shagger. Mick Jagger. The birds drawn to me, Mockstar swagger. Okay, now further to the north was another important structure. I have no food, which is annoying. This one. I'm gonna rob these suckers blind. The barrels are free. You know, you can just have them. Smooth quartz, do not care. Now all of this, on the other hand, I do care. Oh, I didn't know this was back here. A silver helmet. Oh, wait. Yes! Holy crap. That's something I need to make a more advanced part. That's really annoying to make. And man, am I happy to have it. I don't know if I went up here either. Okay. So, there is stuff up there. So, I do have to check it. Okay. Next. Hello, good sirs. Come to steal from you. Yeah, we're loading in new chunks of the map, so we're gonna have some issues here. Oh, I guess I could just set up a basic water mill. This is why it's important for me to do this. I can see what's around and decide whether these things are actually worth my time or not. Also, this is a whole camp, so I'm gonna do some looting. And also, I'm only gonna use the teleport to go back and forth to places I've been before. So don't worry too much about it. I'm not gonna use it to, like, travel across the world. But if I don't feel like walking an hour and a half, you know. Kunai? Sigh. Hey. Who are you to shove me, buddy? I know I'll have uses for a lot of this stuff later, so I do want to collect it if I can. Have I gotten any food, by the way? Yes. Yes, I have. Ooh, lemons. Chestnut is actually incredible. Chestnut will put spruce to shame. Chestnut, walnut, all of the nut woods are gorgeous. And also you get so much out of them. Like, it's a good way to get a lot of iron. Steal from the locals. Huh? Okay, that's odd. Lost and found rules. This is mine now. Boing. I've done did this. Okay. Right. Over here was a whole ass compound. Let's go back to base. Empty the inventory. And yeah. Actually, this seems like a good place for me to end the video. And what I'm going to do is just run back to all these structures I've already seen and pick up all the loot from them. Bring it back home. Repeat. Rinse and repeat. You know? And that is just going to take an eternity. So, we will see you guys.